Explaining the iceberg of the greatest natural disasters on Earth. At the very top of the iceberg, we start with a disaster that came from space itself, the Carrington event. In the mid-1800s, the sun released a solar outburst so powerful that Earth's magnetic field went into chaos. Communication systems at the time malfunctioned. Operators saw equipment ignite, and the night sky glowed in places that had never seen auroras before. Experts believe that if something like this happened in the modern world, global technology would shut down almost instantly, plunging entire continents into darkness. Just below that layer, we encounter the Great Quakes of North America. In the early 1800s, a central region of the United States was struck by relentless seismic activity over a very short period. The ground behaved like liquid, massive cracks opened, and waterways behaved in ways no one had ever witnessed. Entire landscapes were reshaped, and the shaking was strong enough to be noticed far beyond the epicenter, even reaching political leaders hundreds of miles away. Sinking deeper, we reach Hurricane Katrina. This storm wasn't remembered only for its strength, but for what failed afterward. Protective systems collapsed, water rushed into urban areas, and entire neighborhoods vanished beneath the surface. Confusion, delayed responses, and logistical breakdowns turned a natural event into a humanitarian nightmare, leaving thousands trapped with little support when they needed it most. Further down the iceberg lies the El Reno tornado. This monster rewrote everything scientists thought they knew about tornadoes. Its size alone was beyond belief, stretching wider than many cities. While wind speeds reached levels rarely recorded on Earth, the force contained within it was so extreme that its true scale is still difficult to fully comprehend. Fifth layer, an eruption so violent it reshaped coastlines and sent shockwaves across oceans. The blast was heard across unimaginable distances, and the collapse of the volcano displaced massive amounts of water, generating towering waves. Entire communities were erased, and the atmosphere itself was altered by what was unleashed. Even deeper is the Lituya Bay mega tsunami. Triggered by a powerful earthquake, an entire mountainside collapsed into a narrow bay, forcing water upward instead of outward. The resulting waves stripped forests clean from high elevations, leaving scars that remain visible decades later. It stands as the tallest wave ever confirmed in recorded history. In the penultimate layer, we reach the floods of China in 1931. A perfect chain of disasters aligned: climate extremes, seasonal changes, and environmental damage, all converging at once. Rivers expanded beyond control, drowning land on a scale comparable to entire countries. The human cost reached numbers so vast that historians still struggle to grasp the full impact. And at the darkest point of the iceberg, we find death fog. In rare locations, deep lakes can suddenly release enormous clouds of invisible gas. When this happens, the air itself becomes lethal. Entire villages can fall silent in minutes, without warning, without sound. It's one of the most haunting natural phenomena ever recorded, and one of the least understood.